We are not really live, but we are recording after some technical difficulties on the production side of things. But here we are, episode 18, full house. We have our AEW Mark. AJ, how you doing?
Oh yeah, what's up?
We have our WWE Mark. Dustin, how you doing?
Yeet, good.
We have our don't fucking watch wrestling anymore, but still does a wrestling show, Mark. Joey, how you doing?
How you doing?
And then we got me, who watches a little bit of everything. Here we are.
We got Mr. Impact.
That's true. The Impact Mark. That's for fucking Jay Watt's at, so I'll be there. WrestleMania week. What is up? Speaking of, this is a very special episode. This is not. We had WWE Raw. Or no, we had WrestleMania Raw. Tomorrow night we got WrestleMania SmackDown. So might as well this week it is going to be WrestleMania Raw Dogs Wrestling Show. And you guys don't know what happened, but a logo just popped up on the screen for everybody else.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Viewers at home.
For the viewers at home, that is true. And if you're audio listening to the show, 1, why? 2, WrestleMania logo popped up on the screen. Speaking of that, I don't know if people do listen to audio versions, but if you do, I'm going to have to figure something out maybe because I'm doing it for the podcast service that we use to put out our RSS feed and everything. You can only do a certain amount of storage on it, and I'm already paying technically for more than what they give you, and it's still almost full, so I think old episodes might start going away, but hey, they're all here on YouTube. Go to YouTube. They're all there. Videos and everything of YouTube, so just a thing. New episodes will probably still go out, but older episodes will probably start going away just to keep the feed so I can still put out audio versions. So if you want the old episodes for whatever reason, they're on YouTube. I'm trying to see if we only other bit of housekeeping that we have is Sunday. Might as well just get all this out now at the beginning, and then we'll get into diving through the week. Sunday, I'm pretty sure I think everybody's good. We will be doing a companion for night 2 of WrestleMania. Basically, we will be live on the YouTube channel. Speaking of that, tomorrow I'm going to do like a test live just to make sure everything's working. So if you see that, that's why.
Ford Entertainer Companion.
Yeah.
Premium
Yes.
live event.
Yeah, premium live event companion. So basically what that means is you guys will see basically what the screen looks like now because I can't actually show you WrestleMania Night 2 because then we will get copyright strikes and those are things we don't need. But basically we're all going to watch WrestleMania. You can sync up WrestleMania with us.
Right there, though.
Yeah, it'll probably... that's something we're going to test later.
I've got the TV right there so I can watch it.
But we're... basically, yeah, then if you want, you can sync up with us. We'll talk shit, give our opinions as we watch the show together. Night 1, we're not doing anything special because this card fucking sucks. I guess let's just dive right into it. WrestleMania fucking sucks this year.
You're getting the raw dog reaction.
Yeah, there you go.
WrestleMania used to be like Christmas.
Yeah, and it fucking sucks this year. I don't know I don't know how often you guys have actually just because I had to like look at the card to make the stuff that we see later. So I've looked at this card a lot the past day and a half. This thing fucking sucks. I don't know how many times I need to say it. It fucking sucks.
How do you feel about it?
It fucking sucks, dude. I know Dustin
I thought
loves
you were
it.
supposed to be stupendous.
Damn, that's the thing I forgot. I forgot to fit the word stupendous into the first 4 minutes 74 times like they do in WWE. We've been live for 4 minutes and we only got 2 stupenduses in. That's not enough. We're gonna get demonetized by WWE for some reason. Even though our videos aren't like they're demonetized themselves, but hey, whatever. But yeah, I actually watched most of Raw this week. I fell asleep in the middle of it, and I guess I missed the Edge part, the part that I actually wanted to watch. I missed that part. So I got to go back and find that. But yeah, did anything else happen in wrestling news this week, AJ?
Yeah, so I've got a few things. It's actually a lighter week because we're egging all over, putting our eggs in our basket for WrestleMania, right? Our big WrestleMania discussion. So we'll go through this real quick. First things first, Triple H, right? That was the news that broke last week. Joey's already a dumb dipshit. Headset's already dead. Triple H announcing his retirement from in-ring competition. Kudos to him. He's been doing it, I think it was 30 years.
Something said 27, but also something else said he was. I don't know if I think 30 might be wrestling total, maybe, and maybe 27 is WWE. Maybe, I'm assuming
it's probably what it is. I know he did have like a small stint in WCW when he first started, but it was like you said, 27 years in WWE. That's a pretty big deal. He's influential for many superstars, and of course the growth of NXT was a lot of his doing. So kudos to him. But he had his cardiac event that was a few months back. He went on the Stephen A show. And said he's got a defib on his heart, so he can't, just in case anything happens. He said he was really scared when he went to the hospital. He rightfully so. I think he said he would see his kids again.
There was what was it? There was fluid around his heart or something like that. I can't remember exactly. It was something like that. Remember.
Yeah. But even though there's a lot of opinions on Triple H as a whole, especially in those 2000s, where he had his tyrant reign, as the World Heavyweight Champion. He is, he's still a really good superstar. So
growing up, Triple H was my favorite bad guy. But of course, I didn't pay attention to all the dirt sheets, the behind the scenes, the politics, all that stuff. I just seen what was on screen because I remember when Triple H came back with the jean jacket comeback when he was fucking jacked out of his mind. That shit got me so hyped when I was a kid, and I always liked Triple H. And then obviously Evolution, I fucking loved Evolution. They were one of my favorite factions. I'm a big faction guy anyway, so I like almost all factions except for like stupid ones. But Joe, you're not turning your video back on? Because
I'm working on trying to.
We're just showing Commissioner Gordon to the whole, because I can't switch to a three person.
That's fine.
But anyways, so I always really like Triple H, so it is sad to see. And then of course, I feel like there was ways that I think we talked about in the chat that they could have done it differently, where they could have used him still for WrestleMania to do something with Rollins. Obviously not wrestle, but pretend like he's gonna wrestle. Get one more good Triple H WrestleMania entrance. Then after announce that he's going to retire or something like that. But hey, they're doing it this way now. So
I'll expect next Hall of Fame that Triple H is going to be the headliner just because. Which would be hilarious. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Following up that, there were matches titled for Raw this week that actually didn't happen and were pulled. One being, I believe it was RK Bro. Oh no, it was Street Profits versus the Alpha Academy. That did not happen. Reasons being, I think Alpha Academy wasn't there. Neither of them are injured or anything, but there's no real reasons to why it ended up happening. The other one that was programmed a lot and talked about was Bianca and Ronda teaming up versus Charlotte and Becky. I think it was said that Ronda was on Ellen this week or something like that, and she said, she took to a live stream and was like, WWE just didn't buy my ticket to go, so they kind of dropped the ball for me to show up. So that was the reasoning. I was like,
good. Good job, WWE.
Bitch, you're like a millionaire. Like, you can just buy your own fucking ticket to go. It's like, whatever.
Hey, good job, WWE. Good on you. Good move. Yeah, I appreciate it. Good looking out.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen. It led to an angle of Becky and Bianca having a scuffle. Becky ends up her hair getting cut, so we'll see what happens going forward. And Joe, you just made everyone in the audience just fucking sick with you flipping your camera.
Bro, he's been flipping it and moving it for the past like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You you can connect your earbuds to your. Does your computer have Bluetooth?
Yeah, but it don't do right half the time.
Or you have a surface in your house too that could probably.
I didn't charge
Yeah.
it.
No, it's charged probably.
It's not sure. Yeah, it's dead too.
In actual good news for the women's division, producer was it TJ Wilson or Tyson Kidd? Essentially, he's returned. He's come back to WWE. He hasn't been seen since before Royal Rumble, and a lot of the women like working with him as a producer. You know that. Granted, there being 3 women's matches for WrestleMania, I would think he would be lead producer for one of those. Hopefully, it's Bianca versus Becky, and that match actually turn out to be really good. But that gives a little positive morale in the backstage for the women's locker room at least. So I think that's pretty good. Even though it's nothing news shattering or anything, but it's good. It's good morale.
Speaking of producers, I've seen somewhere that apparently P.D. Williams is doing some good work.
Yes.
Creator of the Destroyer that everyone uses now. Or everyone not in WWE. What?
Or controlling. There we go.
Yeah, or controlling narrative. Oh yeah, you can't do Destroyers and controlling narrative. That is true. But yeah, I've seen a thing that he's apparently doing some good work as a producer. So that's really cool to see.
Yep. So a lot of people are taking a liking to him. I think they're saying that Vince is deliberately telling everyone to call him Pete.
Yeah, not PD. For some stupid reason.
Yeah.
He's even changing producers' names. It's like, this literally has no effect on anything. But still, we got to get him his gimmick name.
So Dustin, what does Vince call you when you're there? Dumb bitch too?
What'd you say, Dustin?
Stupid bitch.
Dustin's just like, he calls me friend, okay?
He still calls me brother love.
He's like, he's the only one that does. Vince is like, he's the only one that doesn't shit on the product. So,
Joey's Kane got to come out your fucking door or something?
Can I what?
it's Kane.
Kane.
I'm just waiting for the fucking pyro to go off, dude. Just the flames from behind Joey.
Yeah.
That's like, again, Dustin's on fucking fire with these jokes lately. He's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what he waited on.
Yeah,
you know.
that's a good one. That was I like it.
All right, some AEW and Ring of Honor stuff. We've got MJF and Tony Khan in a heated argument regarding MJF's contract. MJF was on Ariel Helwani this week talking about being real to his character.
Is this when he talks about how good WWE is, or was that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So that in itself isn't a big deal.
Yeah.
However, when you're doing these interviews, you have to go through the PR firm and everything like that, through the PR team. They didn't do that. MJF was like, yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. So there was some heat on that. I've heard that they've kind of squashed those things, but the big thing to take away from it that MJF thinks he's a big star, which he is, and wants more money. Essentially, that's basically what it comes down to.
It said that there's people that's coming after him that's making more money, so he thinks he should make more money too.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes
maybe
sense.
he shouldn't fucking pay Wardlow to stay at home then. A bitch about
That's
money.
true. That's true.
Kayfabe, brother.
For the Supercard of Honor Friday, which is Friday's a big fucking
Friday
stacked
has so
event.
much shit. I don't know how they're doing. I feel like Saturday has a lot with Stand and Deliver and Night 1 of WrestleMania. Friday has so much fucking shit on it. Like, I don't know how. I don't know. Just show me where Jay Watt's going to be, okay? That's all I need to see.
He'll be on the
2 different things.
Yes, Impact and
He has a
New
match.
Japan.
He has a match against Chris Sabin and then some dude I still don't know his name.
Mike Bailey
Yeah, that
for the
guy.
Lone Star Shootout.
Yeah, that guy.
For the Supercard of Honor, so prior to Tony buying Ring of Honor, there were people that were already supposed to be booked for that show, and after Tony bought Ring of Honor, there was no indication that they would still be showing up. 2 being, I think Ninja Mac was one, and Killer Cross was another. that they were saying they're booked, but they haven't heard anything back. As of today, Ninja Mac is booked for an open contract challenge, and he'll be facing Tully Blanchard's new associate that he has now tied himself to. Who that is, we don't know.
Who is it,
Obviously, it's a
Dustin?
surprise. What was that?
I said, who is it, Dustin?
My guess it would be Cesaro.
Well, that actually would be pretty cool.
That's actually. I was expecting some kind of troll answer or something from your post on Facebook, but I was like, that's actually good. That's a pretty good fucking answer, Dustin.
Good job, Dustin.
Good fucking guess. Okay.
We're all expecting him to say your mom.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, as I said, we're expecting some kind of joke or troll. It's like, okay, Dustin actually had a good one there.
Yeah, I mean, it could be Cesaro. It could even still be Killer Cross if you think about it. I know he's got a match with Suzuki at Lone Star Shootout. So I don't know if those timings overlap with, how things are being played out.
Joey, can you hear me?
Yeah, is it making an echo?
No, but I just noticed that your earbuds are out. Are they dead too?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to connect them to the computer.
Oh, okay. No, there was no echo, but I seen them out, so I didn't know if they were fucking dead too.
They're good.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Joey's like, I can't do anything right today.
He wants to talk shit about me and everything I did wrong.
So yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting for sure to see now that Tully isn't aligned with FTR since FTR fired him. I mean, I feel like he's still tied with Shawn Spears, but we don't see him with them anymore. I mean, Shawn's now just with MJF and Pinnacle, so is Tully... I think they said Tully was fired from Pinnacle too. I don't know. So it's interesting to see who will be paired up against or paired with next. Cesaro is a good option. Way to go, Dustin. Brian Cage was potentially another one to be thrown around. He did get his extension renewed. What if it's Killer Cross? Granted, Killer Cross and Scarlett are, a bundled duo. They're usually together anyway, so I don't think that would make sense.
Also, does Tully Blanchard want to control his narrative? Because isn't Killer Cross technically associated with control your narrative?
Technically, he is, yes. If anyone who should be controlling their narrative is his daughter, Tessa Blanchard, because she's got nuclear heat wherever she goes, so we'll see what happens.
What if that's his new client?
That would be fucking hilarious. But it would probably work somehow.
Yeah.
Granted, again, I guess if she signs a Ring of Honor contract, I don't know. I don't know if Tony wants to get his hands dirty with that one. Bye, Joey. But we'll see. Other women competitors that AEW has been looking to probably bring into the division. Athena was talked about.
Formerly known as Ember Moon.
Ember Moon, correct. They've been testing the waters. They've been reaching out to her. There is no real drive to see if there would be any interest. Nixon Newell, formerly Tinka Knox. However, she's dealing with visa issues, so that would be a long time coming. And Toni Storm, of course, was the big get. She is All Elite. She made her debut this week against the Bunny.
Yeah, AJ, my watch is dead. What time is it?
It's Tony time, baby.
I like how she debuted and both of us at the exact same time hit the chat. But it's fucking Tony time, dude.
So that's exciting. Though her debut, I feel...
I felt like it was very underwhelming.
Yes, it was. It felt rushed for sure.
Because I didn't even know this was a thing until I turned Dynamite on.
Yeah.
Which I think that I don't know how this was announced on social media and stuff, but I feel like if you don't just stay hooked on their social medias, then you might miss something. Because again, I had no idea this was a thing. This was a qualifier. This was a mystery opponent. I had no idea until Dynamite came on.
I mean, they announced it last week on Dynamite.
Okay, I guess I missed it from that point. But
yeah. So they did announce it last week. They're like, fortunately, they didn't go too crazy with like, oh my god, I signed a really big talent, like like Tony likes to always talk about. So, I mean, it only made logical sense that it was going to be Toni Storm. Apparently, her contract did expire Tuesday, which would have allowed her to show up Wednesday. Very similar to what we saw with Malachi Black. His contract expired the day before. He shows up on AEW the next day. So, it's a great acquisition to have Toni Storm part of that women's division.
Yeah. But they could have done this better, I feel like.
Yes. Yeah. They could have easily done this better. And two, I also don't want them to Ruby Soho her, essentially. Yes. And I hate that Ruby Soho her is a verb for this. Because Ruby Soho is really good, but they still haven't found a footing for Ruby in any of the division. Yeah. Granted, Nyla, Joey's favorite, was there from the get-go. Sheeta was there from the get-go. Britt's there from the get-go. And you want to continue to make them those stars. And then you've got new folks like Jade, who's up and coming and skyrocketing extremely fast. Sky Blue's got a really good following. Jamie Hayter has a good following. So, of course, you want to build up your new stars. But, I mean, Ruby is a great talent in herself. Tony is a great talent. So we don't want to just be like, oh shit, they're just going to be in the middle, floating around kind of like how the Bunny is, essentially. Even though the Bunny is actually a really good wrestler. She's actually really good. So it's not like she's just going to go out there and be a squash. So I don't know. We'll see how the time comes and going forward. I think it really is going to depend on when they plan on taking the belt off of Jade, to be honest.
Which probably will be a while.
Right. So, I mean, it could fall in the hands of Ruby getting another chance, Chris Statlander, or Toni Storm, is my opinion. But
I think a lot of it is people are coming available that they weren't expecting them to, and they're signing them as soon as they're able, and they don't have a plan in place, so they're going to just kind of float for a little while until they form.
It's I mean,
catering.
Hey, shut the fuck up. So, in a weird sense, it kind of makes sense to do that as well, though. But I mean, for a women's division that really doesn't have that enough talent. I mean, I understand you want to build your stars, your newer generation, but again, don't let them just be floaters all the time. I felt like, when we've talked about this before, like a good example, Jay Lethal. Now Jay Lethal's finally getting some traction. Yeah. Even though he's lost big named matches, I think it's just showing still how great Jay Lethal actually still is. Keith Lee's kind of now is a floater in a way. Granted, he's on the Rampage show.
Yeah,
he's doing everything with Team Taz. You got to be a little floater for at least the first beginning months, getting those, I want to say squash matches, but I feel like the time's going to come where they're going to finally be at that higher level.
And I think that it's going to have to come once they, which I don't know if they have plans to, but if they don't, they should. And I don't know if Ring of Honor is going to factor into this at all, but they've got to get Rampage. Doesn't even necessarily have to be live, but they got to get it. It would be better if it was a second live show. And I don't know how they do that with, scheduling during the week. If they want, I don't know if they want to do if they want to still go head to head with SmackDown, or technically they're after SmackDown now, but I don't know what day of the week. But I feel like that will help once they establish Rampage as a, not necessarily a second brand like you do a brand split or anything, but once they establish it as a second show, better than what it is. Because right now it does seem like Rampage is very specifically it's Team Taz, Hook, Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs, Keith Lee, and you have those people that I don't even know if I've seen Hook on Dynamite. He's only been on Rampage.
Right, he hasn't been on Dynamite yet.
So it's I don't know if I'm assuming there's a reason for that, but then you have there's certain people that you feel like you only see on Rampage, and you don't really see them on Dynamite much, which I mean almost is like a brand split. But I feel like once they establish that second show, whether that be a Ring of Honor show, or they combine Ring of Honor with Rampage or something, once they get that established and get that scheduled and get that rolling, I feel like these bigger stars coming in that already have a name, Tony Storm, Keith Lee, Malachi Black, even up to Buddy Matthews, that they'll have something to do more often once you get more TV time, and it's not just something that's pre-taped an hour before, Dynamite.
Right.
So, I'm assuming they have a plan for that, especially with signing, with Tony buying Ring of Honor. I'm assuming they're going to have something to do with that, but maybe not. I don't know how long that takes.
Yeah, and it after this Supercard of Honor that happens, they're supposed to go back to doing a weekly program for Ring of Honor. So it's I figure we'll see what's gonna happen. That's all we can really say. It's only time will tell.
Yeah.
Other news with Miro. Miro's still missing. However, Miro did sign that contract extension. He was injured. He's cleared now, but he is doing TV now. So he's working on some TV pilot in New York. So that's why he's been off TV for a little bit.
Blonde spot.
Sure, whatever. Or he's part of the Equalizer show. I don't know.
That joke was for Joey only.
Okay, whatever. They're doing a new Shield show for Joey, and he's gonna be the lead. I don't know. So whatever. So we don't know when his timetables to return. Obviously, there'll be, again, creative needs to have something in place for Miro. I still think with everything happening in the Pinnacle, maybe we should do a reform again. Like FTR's easily turning face. You can see it happening. That would only leave MJF and Shawn Spears. I mean, a new muscle would be really good for Miro if he used. Do
you want to do it this fast after the formation of the JAS, though?
I mean, the Pinnacle was always the Pinnacle, though. They've already been established. So if MJF wants to get new faces, I had mentioned before, Brian Cage might have been a new face for the muscle over Wardlow. I mean, why not even Miro? I think that could even work too. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, because they're going to need a new tag team as well if FTR is going to leave. And it's like, granted, there's so many good tag teams, but it's like, okay, what actually, what's going to fit? You're not going to put the Ass Boys in the Pinnacle.
That would be hilarious.
So you're going to have the Ass Boys and Billy Gunn as the new Wardlow.
Or I was going to say Billy Gunn's the new Tully Blanchard, but I mean, the new Wardlow works as well. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then, of course, Dustin's favorite, Marco Stunt, was officially going to be released. Not released, but his contract will expire. They will not renew it. He will not resign. Marco's been obviously out of TV and out of Jurassic Express for a very long time. He did suffer a concussion during a match, so obviously that was downtime. And they took a different direction with Jurassic Express, period, adding Christian Cage, of course, and then now they're tag team champions. And of course, with all the new signings, that's like, it makes sense for like talent that you're not going to end up probably using going forward. It just happens.
And now he's going to be Seth Rollins' opponent at Night 2 of WrestleMania.
No, he's still in their contract. So
they'll figure it out, dude. Vince will buy the fucking contract.
Yeah, they'll buy that.
Sure.
Fucking Vince just buys AEW to fucking get Marco Stunt as his opponent.
Yeah, and lastly, which I wanted this to be our transition point into talking about WrestleMania, there was a lot of thought and speculation. We don't even know what's confirmed as the quote-unquote main event of night one. When they first started putting the card together, everyone thought it is going to be Charlotte versus Ronda.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, makes it look like it's Charlotte versus Ronda.
But as of this WrestleMania Raw, there was a lot of talk of the KO show segment being the go-home portion of night one. And then Ronda was, of course, on Ellen this week, and she's like, well, it's been great to be able to main event 2 WrestleManias. So, again, all this speculation, we don't know. Vince could come up, fucking 3 hours before the show and 5 minutes before the show and be like, fuck it, we'll make Stone Cold be the main event. Because, you're going to have people go home happy, because no one's going to really give a shit about this Charlotte-Ronda match.
That's a good point.
I don't know. So, who knows what happened?
Fucking WrestleMania fucking sucks, dude.
Used to be that I was sent home happy up until like the 2000s Triple H era. I think he was the first heel to ever win the main event at WrestleMania before.
Yeah, I don't fucking.
It's gonna be Stone Cold. They're in Texas.
Right.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can go home. Granted, and everyone's like, "How are you going to end the segment? Like use not be a match, right, for the main main event?"
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, it can be a fight, and then it's gonna. Like when you said that, when you initially said that, I immediately thought the same thing with how the fuck are they gonna do that? That's not a match. And then obviously my brain started working. Okay, it's fucking easy. Stone Cold beats the fuck out of Kevin Owens, and then they go home with fucking pyro and beer.
Yeah, which makes sense, right? Because when they wanted Stone Cold to come back, and they wanted him to do a match, but even Stone Cold in his pride is like, I don't know if I could do a match for 20 straight minutes. That's the reason why he isn't Goldberging it.
Well, good thing he's in WWE where they don't do any matches past 20 fucking minutes.
That's true too. So he probably could have done the match, but again, it's probably just going to be a segment where they'll talk for a little bit. And then they'll get heated, and then they're just gonna start beating the shit out of each other. So, it's gonna be a highlight, right? It's if people leave happy and amped, or you just have a fucking match and everyone leaves drunk and unhappy.
There you go. Yeah. I think it'd be better, obviously, from a fan perspective, to do Becky Bianca last. But from a Vince McMahon money standpoint, I could easily see it being Ronda Charlotte last, which would be awful. But also, I could see it being. It could be. I don't know. I was gonna say Rollins versus TBA versus Vacant could end it, but I don't know if you're gonna do that without a title in the mix.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. That's probably gonna be either opening or it's either gonna be somewhere in the middle. So. And that's the other thing. It's like if you end the show with Stone Cold, or if you don't end it with Stone Cold, it's got to be in the middle, because anything that's gonna fucking follow that is just gonna be. Or it's just gonna be like, oh shit.
If you do it in the middle, it's gonna have to be like the fucking the last Revolution, where it's gonna be fucking okay. Where's the shitty ass tornado tag match? It's like, okay,
exactly.
where the fuck is Rey Mysterio versus fucking Logan Paul and whatever? It's like, okay, where the fuck is that stupid shit?
Right, exactly. So
sorry, Rey Mysterio, but sorry you got put in a shitty spot.
Yep. But yeah, I figure that would be a nice transition into
this shitty ass fucking card, dude.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Are we picking NXT also, or just?
With it being a 2-night WrestleMania event, that puts us at 14 picks, with 7 each for each night currently.
That's good. We'll do that.
I originally just said, but by the way, let's not forget NXT. The NXT card actually looks pretty decent. Yep. It actually doesn't look. It looks better than fucking WrestleMania.
Looks better than WrestleMania Night 1 at least.
Yeah. Like just going over that card real quick. Like I said, we don't. That would be another 7 picks. Looking at it here, so it would be bringing the whole thing to 21. That's totally up to you guys. If you want to add it, I can. That's up to you.
This will be this.
But
this
looking
as long as WrestleMania.
Looking here, looking through the card, we have starting off like this list at 1 through 7 with Toxic Attraction of Gigi Dolan and JC Jane versus Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. For the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Then we have a Fatal 5-Way ladder match for the NXT North American Championship. Carmelo Hayes, the champion, versus Santos Escobar, Solo Sikoa, Grayson Waller, and Cameron Grimes. And then we have Tommaso Ciampa versus Tony D'Angelo. Ciampa's last match in NXT versus Tony D'Angelo. How's your family?
How
we
you
have-
doing?
Then we have a fatal 4-way match for the NXT Women's Championship. Mandy Rose, who is the champion, versus Cora Jade versus Io Shirai versus Kaylee Ray. Then we have yes, it's a good card, but holy shit, I feel like I'm reading an AEW card with so many multi-person matches. Triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. We have Imperium of Fabian Eichner and Marcel Barthel versus the Creed Brothers. Who cares? Versus MSK. So,
Okay.
yeah, Imperium will win that, I would imagine. And then we have a random, I don't see any stipulations for this match, LA Knight versus Gunther. And then the championship match, Dolph Ziggler, who's the champion, versus Braun Breaker, singles match for the NXT Championship. So, it looks like it'd be a pretty entertaining card. Well, it definitely, like I said, definitely looks better than the night one of WrestleMania. Speaking of, I'm just going to list these off, how we have them going, how Wikipedia has them going down. I already have Adam's picks entered, and I already have my picks entered. I might change mine as we go, depending on how conversation goes, but I think I got mine pretty much locked in. AJ goes last because he is the champion advantage. He does get to go last. Hey, that's copyright. You can't do that. I'm telling Adam Cole. Starting this off, we have the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, who is the champion, versus Bianca Belair. Do you guys want me to read Adam's picks first, or how do we want to do it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just read them all. Well,
no. Yeah, we'll break them down as we go.
Yeah, just read his first.
Yeah. Okay. So for this, Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair, Raw Women's Championship. Adam did pick Becky Lynch. I did pick Bianca Belair. I don't like picking Bianca Belair. I want Becky to win because I like Becky more. However, I feel like they're going to give it.
Let your Joey showing.
Didn't Bianca win the SmackDown Women's Championship last year?
Yes.
Against Sasha?
Yes.
So, yeah, I see her winning this year.
I
would prefer Becky to win, but
won't.
Want A, not O. Your southernness showing.
Yeah. I'll show something else.
Just pull off you.
No.
Could
have speed.
Yeah, that was a weird jump cut in the video there.
I want Bianca to win because I do not like Becky.
Hey, go fuck yourself, dude.
Sounds like a wounded seal when she talks.
Go fuck yourself, dude. You know?
Huh?
I said, go fuck yourself, dude. You heard me. You fucking heard me.
No, it's my Bluetooth's messed up on.
What?
The range is like 2 feet.
What?
What?
What? Anyways.
No, I want Bianca to win, but just from watching WWE enough.
Which you haven't been.
I did see this segment where she cut her hair. That was last week, right?
That was this past Monday, yes. Glad you're caught up.
What's going to happen?
No, Joey, that was a year ago, actually.
That segment. And so Becky's going to win.
Okay, so who the fuck are you picking?
Becky.
Okay.
As much as I
all that.
Dustin, you're so stupid. Dustin, who are you picking?
I'm taking Bianca.
AJ, I'm assuming you're picking I think you like Bianca the most out of all of us, so
yeah, I'm picking Bianca, and it is a tough choice mainly because I feel like obviously you want to get the redemption from SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Right? That's the biggest thing that you want to get ironed out. However, I feel like they can continue this feud to the next SummerSlam for some reason and play it where they can do a hair versus title match. And the only way to successfully do that is if Becky's champion and Bianca wins, because you ain't going to shave either of their heads.
Yeah, I don't think even if they did a hair, I don't think it'd be a shave like a Vince McMahon hair. I'd be a cut, whatever,
Yeah.
But
I feel like that's something that they could have done here But I don't know. I'm still gonna pick Bianca because I want Bianca to win.
Okay. Next up, so that one's actually pretty split. We got 3 Biancas and 2 Beckys in that one. So that one's. The next one is going to be Who the Fuck Cares, because it's the Mysterios versus the Miz and Logan Paul. Just a normal.
Granted, outside of Battle Royales, no celebrity has ever lost at WrestleMania.
Nice. Adam did. Speaking of that, Adam did pick the Mysterios to win.
Idiot.
I picked Miz and Logan Paul to win. But honestly, homie, who cares? Joey, who you got? Are you trying to decide if you care or not?
Yeah, Joey, what the fuck?
I don't.
Joey's thinking about taking a shit during this match, probably.
Yeah, it's got. I guess Logan Paul. I don't know. It's gonna be some kind of shenanigans or some bullshit.
Yeah, Logan. Speaking of this, okay, my son's name is Logan. Also, not after Logan Paul.
Yes, you did.
No. Logan Paul. Nobody even knew who Logan Paul was 8 years ago.
They still don't.
Yeah, exactly. But I was bringing this up. He was talking about the other day because I'm trying to remember how it happened. But Logan said something. My son Logan said something about a boxer or a wrestler or something, and Brittany was saying something about a wrestler, and he's like, "Oh no, he's not a wrestler. He's a boxer." And it's Logan Paul. I said, "Logan Paul's not a boxer." And he said, "Oh, his brother's the boxer." I said, "His brother's not a boxer either." I said, "Jake Paul's not a boxer either." But we were talking about it, and then fast forward. This was all Monday, and then I'm watching Raw on the couch, and Logan's sitting next to me, and Logan Paul comes out, and Logan goes, "It's Logan Paul," and I'm like, "Shut up, okay? Shut up. You're gonna be grounded, okay?" This is annoying. Now I got him. It's all excited because he gets to see Logan Paul and all that, whatever. Dustin, who you got? Why is my camera fucking up?
I really don't give a fuck. But
What did you say, Joey?
I said your camera needs glasses.
Yeah, it does. What did you say, Dustin? I'm sorry.
so I really don't give a fuck. So I guess I'll take.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do.
Amazing.
AJ?
I'm taking Logan Paul and The Miz.
Okay, so that one was almost unanimous with... Oh, there it goes. Okay, with Adam picking the Mysterios. Next up, Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin stealing Angela this past week on Raw. I'm sure that'll be... There'll be no payoff to that at all. Me and Adam both actually picked Drew McIntyre. This is the one that we actually did pick the same. We both picked Drew McIntyre. Who you guys got? Not everybody at once.
I didn't want to interrupt anybody. Dustin.
Come on, Mini King.
Okay. I'll go with Drew.
You're going with Drew?
Yeah.
Dustin?
Yeah, I'll go with Drew.
AJ?
Dustin was gonna say Happy Corbin. He just didn't want to admit it. Yeah, Drew for sure.
I hate the Happy Corbin character.
Happy Corbin hasn't lost a match since he hit the jackpot. I just miss old Baron Corbin, dude.
I miss NXT Baron Corbin.
Yeah,
There's the coolest entrance.
Then they ruined that as soon as he came to the main roster. Like, I think he had it for maybe a month or so. The cool, like, arms out, the blinding lights that then kind of fade away. It was so fucking cool. Best music. He was fucking great. And then fucking good moves, good agility for a big man. Perfect.
I guarantee you he lost his push because he lost his hair. He started going bald and pissed him off, and that was it.
I'm sure. It wouldn't surprise me because he did look way cooler with the hair. Yeah. It was unfortunate losing of his hair because he did look like a fucking badass with his long hair. Did that fucking thing where he does where he like runs at somebody and then slides out of the ring and does around the corner, slides back in? He should have been.
We saw that.
Yeah, and me and you both like I think it was the house show that me, you, and Dustin went to.
Right.
Yeah.
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 And seen that in person, like
was fucking cool.
And the size of it was like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, like that's some Ricochet shit that he should be doing, not fucking Baron Corbin. But hey, you know what?
Joey used to try doing that move, and you get stuck under the bottom rope. He's like, you gotta rub me up in butter first.
But yeah, that's. I mean, you know, this is what WWE does. They fucking ruin people. Next match up, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. We have the Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and it looks like they gave Rick Boogs his first name back. He went by Boogs for a couple weeks, and they gave him his first name back. Fine, that's good on you, WWE. But yeah, Shinsuke and Boogs versus the Usos. Adam did pick Shinsuke and Rick Boogs. I personally picked the Usos. So
they are high on Rick Boogs. Like, they really like him. So
again,
I mean,
he shouldn't have fucking cut his hair. He also needs some gear, like just the basic red singlet. Hey, keep the singlet. That's cool, but I mean, you gotta add some style in there somewhere. Just wearing just a boring ass red. I mean, I even liked when he did the overall singlet, where he had the normal singlet, but it looked like he was wearing overalls. That was even cool. Go back to that or something. Shut up, Joey.
No, I hate this guy.
Do you even know who Rick Boogs is?
Do not like him.
At all?
Stupid? No.
Are you... Boogs is awesome, dude.
I don't like him.
But if you... Honestly, they missed an opportunity here, I feel like, which, hey, it's WB, so this is land of missing opportunities. Boogs and Elias could have been a great tag team. I feel like they're both musicians, both jacked, both look cool. They could have been a great tag team, in my opinion. So, they kind of missed an opportunity. I mean, it's cool that he does this thing with Shinsuke and obviously gets people hyped. You look at Pat McAfee every week, but I feel like that would have been a good opportunity to put. That's a good tag team. I feel like would have been with Boogs and Elias, but hey, whatever. Yeah, who you guys got? Usos, Shinsuke, and Boogs.
Usos.
You got the Usos? Okay. Longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The Usos. Dustin?
I will also take the Usos. Nothing against Boogs.
Yeah, I like Boogs. Big Boogs fan, but I feel like the blood...
I'm a big Boogs fan, but not Boogs.
What?
Fuck, I'm doing. I fucking knew you were gonna make that joke.
Stupid. AJ?
I think the Usos have overstayed their welcome as a title reign. I think the belts do need to be changed, to be honest. But I don't think it's gonna be Boogs and Nakamura to do that. I'm picking the Usos to retain, but they do need to drop the titles, I feel like. But that's
man, they're the fucking bloodline, dude.
I see the next pay-per-view maybe dropping them.
Yeah.
There's
nothing like
nowhere to fucking drop them to.
Exactly, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like
Raw after WrestleMania, that way you can have the visual of Roman Reigns and the Usos, all the belts, holding them up, looking cool.
Hey, fucking spoiler, dude. We're not there yet.
what they probably would do also is potentially even merging the tag titles again. I don't know. I feel like that's something they could do because, I don't know, on SmackDown, they could have done it already with Viking Raiders, but they keep shitting on them. I mean, New Day's the only good thing.
I was literally watching them this past week. Excuse me, and it's like almost has a handicap match, just like the Viking Raiders. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
right?
You already don't have a good tag team division, but you have one of. I mean, they were over before they came to WWE as War Machine. Like, everybody loved them. Right. Like, I didn't know who they were until they came to NXT. But they were even good in NXT. And then, of course, come to the main roster and they get fucking shit on for no reason because they're fat guys that Vince doesn't like. There's no vascularity. Stupid. What?
So you gotta be vascular.
Yeah, but to Vince you do. Speaking of another match that I feel bad because I can't care about it, but I mean, we got the New Day versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland with fucking Butch.
Pete Dunne. I'm just gonna keep calling him Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
I won't acknowledge Butch.
Can I edit this Wikipedia page? You can edit.
Yeah.
You can edit Wikipedia, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking edit. Can I? How do you edit Wikipedia? I'm gonna fucking change it to fucking back to Pete Dunne. Anyway, so yeah, fucking the New Day versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland with Pete Dunne. Also, it's funny because I don't remember exactly what I think it was Xavier in a one-on-one match or something. And he did a roll-up, and then as the New Day are leaving, he does the Pete Dunne thing that Pete Dunne used to do, where he does the fist on his side. Xavier Woods is doing that as he's walking away from after he does a roll-up. And that's what's my favorite part of all of that is when Woods rolls up. I don't know, was it Ridge Holland? I think.
Yeah.
He does a roll up win 1 2 1 2 3 roll up. And then Woods is as he's walking up goes, "That's my best move. That's my best move. You don't kick out of that. That's my best." I was like, "Oh my, so stupid." It was funny, but Adam picked Sheamus and Ridge Holland. I picked the New Day. This was one of the ones that was kind of hard for me to decide on. I don't know who the fuck why we're even here, but why this is a WrestleMania match and your two mid card champions aren't on the card at all. Hey, whatever. The New Day versus Ridge Holland and Sheamus. Who you guys got?
It's a tough one, mainly because it was supposed to be with including Big E.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be 3-on-3. To the unfortunate news of Big E taking that awful bump. Fuck, I don't know. Listen, I feel like in this circumstance, it's like, well, you should give it to the New Day, right? In honor of Big E, they get the win. But I feel like they're so high on this new team of Ridge and Sheamus and Pete Dunne. You're like, I feel like you should put them over, right? Like that's kind of like the WWE logic is for that. I don't know. I would like the New Day to win, but I think I'm gonna pick Ridge and Sheamus to win. Mainly because Sheamus is in the match. I heard it was supposed to be Sheamus and Pete Dunne, but now all of a sudden it's Sheamus and Ridge.
Yeah.
If Sheamus doesn't get the win, then obviously Ridge is taking the pin.
Yeah. Obviously,
So,
yeah, I can see that.
I'm gonna wishful think fantasy book this. Pete Dunne accidentally cost them the victory, and New Day wins, and then he goes back to they jump him or whatever, and then he goes back to being Pete Dunne.
They beat the butch out of him, and then
they beat the butch out of
him. They beat the bruiserweight back into him.
Right.
Okay, I like it. Hey, I'm here. Beat the butch out of him
as a punishment, maybe for literally almost killing
like,
Big E, because it was very close to him dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock and they gave him an Oscar 20 minutes later. You can't almost kill Big E on live TV and then win a WrestleMania match. It'd be fucked up.
That's also true. That's a good point. It's a good
true.
Only good points here tonight. All right. But yeah, I do like that.
Again, that's why I thought it was really difficult to choose. Really, to be honest, even though it's going to be a stupid ass match that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah,
I feels like it's like New Day should win, but again, it's like
it's a fucking
again. The Blue Blazer fell from the rafters, and they're like, "Let's continue the show."
Well, hey,
I'm
talking about one heart.
I know. Just saying.
We're talking about Blue Blazer,
and we're talking about Blue Blazer. Get your shit straight.
But going off of Joey's fantasy booking, like it would be. Let's again get our hopes up and talk about shit that'll never happen. I could see it being real cool. Like Joey said, they let's use their gimmick names for now, so we can separate this out. So Butch cost them the match. Ridge Holland and Sheamus beat the fuck out of Butch. We fast forward to SmackDown next week. And Ridge Holland and Sheamus are like, yeah, we got rid of that fucking dead weight Butch. And then fucking he comes out with the fucking singlet back on, bear tattoo knee, and just comes out and beats the fuck out of hair down, not in that stupid fucking hat, and beats the fuck out of both of them. Fucking bruiserweight and everything, just beats the fuck out of both of them in the ring. Shit that won't ever happen.
I don't know if it's true, but I read that New Day didn't really want to get in the ring with Ridge Holland So the match is actually gonna be a live stream of 2K22 match because they said it was safer that way.
I don't even think is Ridge even in that game though.
No.
No, they're gonna download him though.
To be a naked character with nothing on.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we didn't have time for this.
Oh, that's funny. So, Joey, I'm taking from this that you're picking the New Day.
Yes.
Okay. Dustin.
Same.
All right. Now, actually, I'm gonna do that one last because that's actually the most interesting thing to happen. Second most interesting thing to happen this whole weekend. Definitely the most interesting thing to happen tomorrow night. I guess except for the Stone Cold thing. Fast forward, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. Who gives a fuck? Adam picked Ronda Rousey. I picked Charlotte Flair. I don't care if I'm wrong. Joey, Dustin, who you guys
That's kind
got?
of the point I'm.
Go ahead, Dustin. I'm curious who you'd pick
And,
if I haven't already made a pick.
oh, okay, AJ. I'm
That's
going with Blake. I'm going with Blake on this one. I'm going to go with Charlotte. You know, probably.
I will. Oh no, never mind. It is. They did have a difference. I was gonna say Joey and Dustin's do look very similar, but Joey picked Becky Lynch, but still, Dustin and AJ have the exact same. Oh no, they picked different on the last match. Okay, never mind. We're good. You said you're picking Charlotte.
Yeah, like it.
All right, Joey. I'm just wishful.
Yes.
Let me explain. Do you want to explain why I picked Charlotte?
I was really thinking about this.
Will this help? Will this help you out? I picked Charlotte in a method that you've probably heard of. If you've not, it's you can look it up. It's a method called wishful thinking that Charlotte wins and Ronda doesn't come back.
Ronda gets booed and she gets rage quits and walks out.
Yeah, that's the method I use to pick this match. It's called wishful thinking, and that's that Charlotte wins and Ronda takes another 3-year break or something.
I'm down with that.
So, yeah. Speaking of Ronda, Marina Shafir getting a push on AEW seems like until she gets buried by Jade next week, but she got a cool little video package this week.
Is she the one that she's married to?
She's Roddy's wife. She was in Shayna's little stable until they didn't do anything with them.
She was the bigger one, not the real skinny.
Yeah. She was the shorter one. Yeah, the taller one, Jasmine Duke. She was actually, I don't know if she still is. Was I believe dating Shayna? Weren't they together?
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, then Marina, she's married to Roddy.
Cool.
Which just means Undisputed Elite, Roddy's coming. Joe, who you got?
Oh fuck!
Dude, this fucking card, dude.
It's got to be probably Ronda. And she don't come back to not get a win because she's egotistical.
Well, maybe she doesn't fucking come back. That's what we're hoping for. Okay,
well,
AJ.
She's gonna go up. She's gonna
Ronda.
Yeah, we're not happy about it. But.
Yeah, not happy about it either.
I like how we all just put you fucking motherfucker.
Ronda.
Yeah, just fucking through gritted teeth, just fucking pick Ronda.
When she first came in, because I didn't like her in UFC, and she come into WWE, and I gave her a chance, and but the more she was there, and then her getting mad at like the fans booing her and taking it personal, and all that, I just didn't like her.
Yeah. It's that on top of if it's not a fucking arm drag or if like a fucking judo flip, it fucking looks terrible. Even her arm bar thing that she does where she like bends her arm weird, looks like a fucking real arm bar. I just fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, her arm bar is really bad looking compared. I mean, Becky's finisher looks better.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I just hate her little stupid like again, I've said it on this show before. Fucking when you're a professional MMA fighter and then Shane McMahon throws better combination punches than you do, something's fucking wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
This is not WrestleMania related. No.
Save us.
Kairi Sane tweeted AJ Styles and was like, "I really admire you," and it was screenshots of him doing the phenomenal forearm, and now in Stardom, I guess she's doing it. She's doing like the the springboard phenomenal forearm, and hers looks better.
Really?
Yeah, she's fucking awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
I like her. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I quit.
All right, back to WrestleMania. Just thanks for the nice. We needed the break in the monotony. So again, this is beside. I don't have the KO Stone Cold thing on here because it's not technically a match for us to pick. But other than the Stone Cold, the most interesting match for Saturday night one of WrestleMania, we have Seth Rollins versus Vacant. One of my favorite things that come out of this is
picking the winner. Let's pick who the person's gonna be.
Well, we're gonna do both. I say we're gonna do both. I don't know if picking who it is because we're probably all gonna say the same fucking name. But I think we can pick a winner in this. But out of all the things that came out of this, Seth Rollins tweeting random gifs of all these different people, Ali, Marco Stunt, Bailey, fucking hilarious. Also, Bailey, directly to you. Fucking save us. Come out here and beat the fuck out of Ronda and Charlotte. I don't care. Beat the fuck out of both of them. Take your fucking title back. You're the real champion. Anyways. One of my favorite things that come out of this Seth Rollins thing is the fact that someone made an account and called themselves something vacant and took a screenshot of Seth Rollins when he was WWE champion and blew his knee out in that Ireland show when he was his first WWE title run, and was like, I took your fucking title from you, now I'm taking your WrestleMania moment. So it's like Vacant took his title, now Vacant's taking his WrestleMania moment. Fucking hilarious. Whoever did it, you're a genius. I fucking love it. But
plus we have to hear AJ's theory too.
Yeah, that is true. AJ did come up with a theory. We'll save that for last because, like I said, he's a champion. Adam, anybody want to take a pick of fucking who Adam picked?
Oh Lord!
Fucking pick Seth Rollins to win this. I fucking love Seth Rollins. I love this.
Who did he pick to?
He didn't pick anything because I didn't know we were doing that. We were trying to pick. He didn't give me any of that. He did give me who he thinks was going to win.
No matter who it is.
No matter who it is, Seth Rollins is winning. I picked no matter who it is. Literally in the spreadsheet I have, because that's how it's listed in Wikipedia. It's Seth freaking Rollins versus TBA. I have TBA in mind because whoever the fuck it is. There's no way we're making this big of a deal about who this person is, quote unquote, Cody. And they fucking lose to Seth Rollins. Unless he comes out as Stardust, which I will lose my fucking mind if he comes out as Stardust. I will lose my fucking mind if he comes out as Stardust.
What if it comes out as Gold Dust?
I mean, the possibility is there. He could come out as a new Dust.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out as Dashing Dust.
Yeah.
He's got a mustache on top of his face paint.
It was like a Salt Bay with it.
Yeah. So Adam picked Seth Rollins. I picked whoever the fuck it is. It's probably Cody. I've seen it.
Vacant.
Elias.
The last thing I read was that Cody wasn't sure about.
I mean, Cody's a fucking liar too. Okay.
It's gonna be Dave Meltzer.
Yeah. The only person that I can think about that actually worries me that it won't be Cody, and I don't know, I use worry loosely. It's because if it's not, then But obviously, everybody thinks it's going to be Cody. The only people that I could actually see it being that's not Cody is Elias or Shane McMahon. Which, if Elias comes back, cool. I like Elias. He's probably going to come back with a new fucking gimmick that he's going to look stupid and have a short haircut and a mustache like Boogs. Like a Jack Rick Rude.
How bad is the crowd going to boo if Here Comes Money starts?
If shit, I hope Jerry Jones has insurance on fucking AT&T Stadium, because if Shane McMahon's music hits, someone is going to burn that place to the fucking ground. Okay.
Yeah, he'll just use it for the insurance money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's got to have fucking insurance.
Hang on. What about this? Here Comes Money starts playing.
Joey's gonna take my idea.
Shane McMahon comes out.
Yep.
Okay, but not dressed to wrestle.
And he's
Maybe.
like, I just
Or
bought
he
Cody
dresses
Rhodes'
someone.
contract.
And then he's like, hey, here. And then Cody Rhodes' music plays. Cody Rhodes comes out. He's Cody Rhodes' manager or whatever. Like,
No. That sounds stupid.
nope, that's what's going to happen. Watch.
I do like the reports like, oh, WWE's bringing Shane McMahon into WrestleMania. It's like, or maybe he just wants to watch fucking WrestleMania, dude. It's like his fucking family owns the company. Maybe he just wants to watch WrestleMania.
Right.
All right. Do we want to hear AJ's theory before we actually do picks, or do you guys have your picks?
It's gonna be the Undertaker. No, so
I was
yeah.
about to say,
So essentially,
that sounds
Undertaker
fucking-
looks like he has one more match in him.
No.
Joey started off hot and then was like completely just took a nosedive. But I do think
Joey is really
Shane-
bad at flying planes.
here comes the money is gonna start. I think Shane is gonna come out, and everyone's gonna be fucking pissed.
Oh yeah.
Shane will definitely go to the ring, and he'll be in his stupid like jersey, WrestleMania jersey, because it's WrestleMania. He's gotta be fit, and you would think a match will start, but then potentially the lights go off, and Cody will emerge from a throne out of the stage,
I like it.
and his music will start playing.
I like it.
And I think they would
That's
keep
basically what I said.
his American.
His new
American
music,
Nightmare. Yeah, he'll because they gotta push him like the star
He is
he
now.
left to become. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't come back. As
That's the problem is that they're gonna have to work. He's gonna have to come back, and I don't know how. I'm assuming they're gonna do it kind of like how people like AJ Styles get away with being AJ Styles in WWE, where Cody probably bought licensing to his music or whatever, and he owns it. Samoa Joe, same thing,
owns
where
it,
you
yeah.
own your name, things like that. I'm assuming that's the only way Cody's gonna be able to do it, because he's gonna have to come back as American Nightmare Cody. He's gonna have to, Arn Anderson and everybody, Nightmare Family. No, I'm just kidding, not Arn, but he's gonna have to be. Because if he comes back as, Dashing Cody Rhodes or
title,
yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah,
Taking vacant.
you're taking vacant. Okay, Dustin, do you have any theories on who it is other than is it Cody?
I'm picking Cody Rhodes.
Oh, you're just straight up picking Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
I'm picking Seth Rollins to lose,
Okay.
but Cody Rhodes,
I was about to fucking technicality your ass, where if I write Cody Rhodes in this and fucking Elias comes out and wins that fucking match, you lose.
we all lose.
Oh, no. If it's Elias, we don't necessarily lose.
He's gonna get booed. He's gonna get booed.
He's gonna get booed. They're just gonna start throwing shit at him.
The only person I think,
Like,
the only person that I think won't get booed is if it's the fucking Fiend. That's the only way it won't get booed, is if it's the fucking Fiend. If it's anybody, if it's the Fiend or Cody, we're good.
I miss hearing his music, like the Fiend's music. It was
Oh
really
yeah, that was my fucking alarm tone
good.
for the longest time.
Doing it, playing with,
Yeah, that shit was my alarm tone for the longest time. Just fucking waking
Me
up
too,
to
and I wake up with like fucking nightmares.
fucking my phone screaming hurt and heal at me. Hey, it was the perfect way to. This is how your day's gonna go. You're gonna fucking hurt all day. Here we go.
That's the peacemaker.
It's gonna be Boogeyman now. Because you guys are talking about the Fiend.
Fucking, I seen it. He's on fucking. I seen him on TikTok recently. He's pulling. I seen a video of him like pulling his face paint off and how that works. Whatever. Apparently, it's not like face paint like Sting's where it wipes off. AJ, who you picking?
EBA.
TBA. Or I'm gonna write vacant. I changed mine to vacant, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna write vacant. All right.
That's fine.
All right, guys. That's not one of WrestleMania. Super exciting, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, stoked.
Yeah, super fun. All right, night 2 of WrestleMania.
Here we go.
It does get a little better. There is a little bit better stuff in here than night 1. Let's go start this off with night 2 of WrestleMania. We have the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. We have Queen Zelina and Carmella versus Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan versus Natalya and Shayna Baszler. Adam picked Liv and Rhea.
You know we did.
I picked Sasha and Naomi.
Joey.
I'm kind of torn. I really like Sasha and I really like Rhea. I don't like Liv and I don't like Naomi. So that's where I ended up. Put Sasha and Rhea in a tag team.
Yeah. It's a tough pick because if we think about it outside of what we think's gonna happen, if we think Ronda's gonna win, she's gonna be SmackDown champion. She needs to have someone to face. I mean, the only other big star that's on there is Sasha Banks on SmackDown.
Unless Bayley does come back.
Unless Bayley does come back and she goes back to SmackDown, because she could go back to Raw, technically.
They should put Bayley on SmackDown. They keep Bayley on SmackDown.
I agree. But again, like I said, she could swap.
Was Bayley the champion when she got hurt? Like, did she have to vacate the title?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, no, she didn't vacate. I think she lost, but she was injured.
Yeah.
And couldn't go.
Yeah.
I think she had dropped it to Sasha. She was training and then got hurt, and then she was out forever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Rhea and Liv.
You fucking would.
Yeah.
They're protecting Rhea. I think she deserves another championship reign.
She deserves to be a single star, not keep getting put in crappy tag teams.
And I think they want to give Liv gold.
I was too nice with that. They should make Rhea a single star instead of putting her with these shitty ass stupid tag teams. Like put her with fucking Nikki ASH and Liv Morgan. What the fuck is happening? Actually, one of the most over people coming out of NXT was Rhea Ripley. Like, she was fucking over. Like, everybody loved her. And fucking, let's put you with fucking these stupid tag teams. Stupid. Dustin, who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking Sasha Naomi.
Hell yeah. AJ?
I'm gonna pick Sasha and Naomi on the hopes of Bayley returning.
What's funny is looking at it, it's like, okay, Zelina and Carmella are 100% losing, and Shayna and Natalya have 0% chance of winning this. It's either Sasha and Naomi or Rhea and Liv.
Yeah.
So you said Sasha and Naomi?
Yeah. On the hopes of Bayley returning.
All right. We have our other celebrity match of the weekend, Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. I did have a tough time picking this one at first. Adam picked Sami Zayn. This is why I had trouble picking this at first, because I thought it was just a normal singles match. And then I look over. This is an anything goes match. There is no way in hell that we don't have the entire Jackass crew do something to beat the fuck out of Sami Zayn. Johnny Knoxville's winning this match.
First of all, there's no way that they're going to have Sami Zayn do anything and look good. Because that's just... He's fucking sucked since he's left NXT. I guess
we know this, Joey. As soon as you leave NXT, you're just fucked.
Yeah,
we get it.
I get it. And I also don't fully agree with that. I somewhat agree with that. I do somewhat agree with that. I feel like I don't like how it's been the past little bit that he's been tied to Johnny Knoxville. Again, love Johnny Knoxville. I love Jackass. It's one of my all-time favorite things. This has nothing to do with Johnny Knoxville as a person, whatever. One has to do with being a celebrity match bullshit, which I know they do all the time anyways. But because it's WrestleMania. But I feel like Sami Zayn's which I don't think a lot of people liked it, but his conspiracy theory Sami Zayn shit, I thought it was good. I didn't have a problem with it, personally. I thought it was good for his character. It's like, hey, he keeps getting screwed out of title matches, title shots, title matches. Like, while he's in the match, he gets screwed out of whatever. I thought it was a decent thing. I didn't hate it. I thought it was the best thing he's done since he's came to WWE, really. Or, like, main roster, really. But, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah. Adam picks Sami Zayn. I pick Johnny Knoxville. Who you guys got?
Johnny Knoxville.
Okay.
Easy.
Same.
Yep.
Easiest pick of the night.
And Adam picks Sami Zayn. And then I don't classify this one as a celebrity match because he technically works for the company. But we have Pat McAfee making his WrestleMania debut versus what's he calling him? I can't remember. Filter face, something like that. Austin Theory. Adam picked Austin Theory. There is
What an idiot.
There is no way in hell. I don't care who you put in this match. I'm not picking. Just like I don't pick against Adam Cole, I don't pick against Pat McAfee. Okay.
Because you're gonna get a job on a show.
You damn right. Fucking adios, losers. I'm fucking out. Austin Theory, Pat McAfee. I pick Pat McAfee. Adam picked Austin Theory. Who do you guys got?
What a bit. Pat.
We don't think about this.
I don't see a way that an announcer can go over Vince's little pet project wrestler guy.
But that's the thing, man. Is that
I want to
he's not
root for Pat, which I want Pat to win anyway.
If I would agree with you if it wasn't for Pat having his 2 NXT matches, his match against Adam Cole, and then him jumping off of into basically straight to the mat because nobody fucking caught him doing a front flip off of War Games. I would agree with you if it wasn't for that, but I think he's earned enough credibility as a wrestler and as a not just as a wrestler because his shit that he did with Adam Cole in NXT was great.
He was the best. Maybe Stephen Amell, maybe. But
oh no, Pat McAfee's better than Stephen Amell.
Joey, fucking pick.
Stephen Amell didn't have the mic work that Pat McAfee can do.
Oh, I can't do a 15-minute
monologue
before I make my pick.
Stop filibustering. Fucking pick.
I'm gonna go with Pat just because I want to root for him and I don't want to go root against my picks.
Bro, watching him this week has been fucking amazing. He was on fucking Get Up flexing and fucking showing his quad on fucking I guess Get Up's on ESPN or whatever. Fucking showing his quad on fucking Get Up, talking about he's gonna kick Austin Theory. It's great. It was great. AJ
should be the punt kick.
Yeah. That's what he's been. That's what people ask him. Like, what's he doing? He's like, oh, I'm gonna try to fucking get in there 8 seconds, just fucking put him out, just one kick, Because somebody asked him what was his finishing move, and as I think it was on Get Up. Somebody asked him what his finishing move was. And he just stood up and just held his quad like this. It was so funny.
Pat's winning. Austin Theory's gonna get him over. In a reward, Austin Theory is probably gonna get a U.S. Championship match. And probably beat Finn.
I could see that.
Yeah. So.
Speaking of, I think I mentioned earlier, but Ricochet, Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor, United States Champion, nowhere on this fucking card. Good job, WWE.
Royal Rumble.
They both have matches.
Visa issues, but that was.
Oh no, there's no visa issues this time. He's got a match tomorrow night. He's the Intercontinental, and I think Ricochet. Okay, cool. Whatever. He just got his title a couple weeks ago. They talk about a big push, and he's not on fucking Mania. Whatever. Put him on he could have a pre-show match or something. Anyways, he's got a match tomorrow night against triple threat match against Los Lotharios with his title on the line. Finn is in a fucking feud, a good feud at that could have culminated at WrestleMania with Demon Finn versus psychotic, crazy, whatever they're calling him, Damian Priest. What the fuck are we? And now they're both in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
They'll finish it there.
They're gonna finish it there.
They'll make them the final 2.
So stupid. It literally frustrates the hell out of me. All right, next match. Again, so that pick was almost unanimous. Adam picking Austin Theory. What if this motherfucker clean sweeps the shit and we're all wrong?
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I would.
I wouldn't be mad either.
I was gonna say I'd be pissed, but at the same time it's fucking WWE, so I wouldn't be pissed at all. I would probably expect that to happen actually. Next up we have the triple threat tag team match for the Raw Tag Team Championship. RK Bro versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. Adam picked Street Profits. I struggled with this one quite a bit. I don't know who the fuck to pick in this. I picked RK Bro. And I believe it's because they're gonna I still foresee everybody's expecting Randy to turn on Riddle. I still feel personally like Riddle's going to turn on Randy. And when is the best time to turn on Randy? Yeah, he could turn on Randy after a loss, but I mean, what's better than them winning a match against 2 other tag teams, holding the titles up, and then Riddle RKOing Randy in the middle of the fucking ring?
Yeah.
Not Riddle, not Randy RKOing Riddle. Riddle's going to take the fucking RKO, and he's going to hit Randy with it. And then they're going to have their big feud, and like you said, what we said before, probably blow off at SummerSlam or whatever. But I mean, it could happen where they win tonight and happy-go-lucky, and then tomorrow night on Raw, fucking they have a match for the titles against Street Profits or Alpha Academy, and then Riddle does it there. That could happen too. Or they could win it and just fucking continue to be a tag team. Because apparently, listening to Randy on Pat McAfee today, he fucking really likes Riddle. So
Yeah, he really likes him. He says he's going another 10 years. So.
yeah, so
yeah, I like RK Bro.
but I picked RK Bro to win it. Because I feel like the shock factor of the turn is better if they just won the titles, but whatever. Or maybe Riddle RKO's Randy, and then he takes both titles with him, and either leaves both of them with Randy or takes both of them with him. I don't know. Dustin,
RK Bro.
I'm just making Dustin's picks for him.
Oh man, this one is fucking tough. From the WWE logic, Monday, RK Bro stood tall and won.
RKO'd everybody.
Which usually means they're going to lose.
Right. So, fuck. As much as I think RK Bro would retain, I'm gonna take a wild shot and say Street Profits win.
You picked the same as Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
He got scared. He's like, fuck, Adam's going to get them all right. I gotta start changing my picks. Then
I think the Street Profits deserve it. I think they should win. They've become more aggressive as of late.
Yeah, they're almost heels, because they're attacking people. So
right, so
which I don't think they've technically been heels as a tag team.
They've never been. Yeah, they've never been.
Even in NXT.
Why not? Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, I could. Because honestly, I look at this and I'm like, I'm not mad at any of these because I like Chad Gable a lot. So and then I like the Street Profits. I like Otis. I liked him better, whatever. But I like Chad Gable. I like Street Profits. So I'm not mad at anybody for winning this. So, what the fuck was that? Then we got what was confirmed on this week's Raw. Omos needed an opponent who shows up, none other than Bobby Lashley, to get squashed for no fucking reason at all.
Could have been Gable Stevenson.
Oh yeah, is he gonna show up at some point? He'd get squashed. It don't matter. They're gonna fucking push Omos for some stupid reason. Adam picked Lashley. I picked Omos. Who do you guys have?
Pick Lashley.
I would prefer that.
Yeah.
That's, again, Joey's booking with my wishful thinking technique. Does
Well, Lashley, because almost sucks ass.
AJ?
Omos.
There we go.
Every time I picked Bobby Lashley this year, he's fucking lost. He's been protected and taken out of a match. I would love Bobby Lashley to win, but I figure
I would love Bobby Lashley.
I figure this: Bobby comes back, he's looking babyface, but he comes out with MVP. MVP turns on Bobby, aligns himself with Omos, becomes his mouthpiece for Omos
because he fucking needs one. He fucking needs one.
So helps Omos get over. He gets Omos over. Bobby potentially he could be next in line for a title shot.
I can
Simple
see that.
as that.
I can see that because there was something that I couldn't remember what it was, but I wanted to remember specifically for talking about this. But Omos said something in the ring, and then when him and Bob, he said it, kept saying it during him and Bobby having their confrontation, and then when Bobby, I think I remember what it was. Then when Bobby knocked him out of the ring, And all he said, the only thing he had to say was, "You don't want this. You don't want this smoke." 5,000 times. I'm like, "Hey, dude, good talking. You know, you're really good at using your words." It was just annoying.
His lines of his promo, like the time Batista kept saying,
"Give me what I want,"
because that's all he could remember.
I actually just recently seen that again, and he's like, because I see this very small clip of it, and it's like, man, he was really just fucking off the rails because he had no idea what he was saying. Because at one point he said something about, "You don't know what I want. Give me what I want," or something like that. I don't know. It was something. It didn't make any sense. Watching it back, how many ever years later, it made no fucking sense.
He did an interview. That he goes, "I just forgot my line, so I just kept repeating that."
That's so funny. And then we have another interesting match. This should be a pretty good match. Edge versus AJ Styles. Adam picked AJ Styles. I picked Edge. Who you guys got?
Surprise.
Shut the fuck up.
On paper,
You fucking think you know me, dude?
On paper, this is the best match.
Oh yeah, this match could steal the whole fucking weekend.
Yeah, it could steal the entire weekend, essentially.
And Dustin I almost expect it to. I hope it does.
Dustin gets the pick this time.
Go on, AJ.
You just wanted to say AJ's name.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Joey? Joey?
Oh,
Joey went brain dead.
Yeah, I don't know if Joey's actually dead or if he's just if his camera froze or.
No. I'll go with AJ on this.
You mother.
Likewise.
AJ, you're picking AJ.
Of course.
All you motherfuckers are gonna be wrong. I love it, all of you. Fucking pick against Edge. You dumb bitches. Then we have the winner-take-all match to unify the WWE and Universal Championships. The main event of the weekend. The biggest WrestleMania match in history, according to WWE themselves. We have Brock Lesnar versus the Tribal Chief, head of the table, Roman Reigns. Adam picked Brock. I picked Roman.
I pick Roman.
I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't want to assume here, but Dustin.
Dustin's also brain dead, dumb bitch.
I think Dustin's his AirPods died.
Bruh.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
You two motherfuckers with your fucking technical difficulties. Both of you talk so much shit.
We're 30 minutes late because of you.
Both of you talk so much shit, and then your shit died 4 minutes into the show.
Oh my god.
I literally said, did you not read the message? I said, say out loud who you pick for Roman v. Brock.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Huh? What? What?
What?
What?
This thing's lighting up green. But...
Yeah, his mic works. It's his AirPods that messed up.
Sweet Jesus.
Taking Roman.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Thank fucking God.
AJ?
Roman.
There we go. Oh, and we almost forgot. I did almost forget. Time for... Shit, let me type to Dustin. Time for the Universal Championship match.
I'm good now.
Okay, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, he's back. All right, time for the Universal Championship match. Adam picked 30 minutes. I picked 27. I think they're going to give Brock and Roman some time to go this time. What do you guys got?
It's still. It's hard picking a time.
Who picked two? I missed that part because I couldn't hear. Who picked two?
Everybody picked Roman except for Adam, who picked Brock.
Figures.
You're caught up. Okay.
Not surprised.
Joey, your audio, it didn't pick your audio up. You said you're picking 24 minutes.
24 minutes. Yeah.
All right, Dustin, your time on the Universal Championship match. I don't know if you heard it. Adam picked 30. I picked 27. Joey's picked 24.
24:01.
24:02.
I'm going to change mine. 24:04.
26.
Wait, no, 24:01's not a real fucking pick. We're not doing seconds. We gotta do minutes. But now you know AJ's pick, so you can steal AJ's pick technically because he has to go last.
No, I'm not stealing his.
Ultimate heel move, dude. Just hit him in the back with a fucking chair and take his time, okay?
No, I'm not doing that. Not doing that to the champ. So we have 30.
30, 27, 24.
Give me 28.
AJ?
26.
AJ's keeping his 26. Dude, we're all right there together this time. And then now we're gonna watch the match. That's gonna be like a 7-minute match or something. In which point Joey would win because he has the lowest time.
It is Brock.
What? It is Brock. It is a possibility. I think they're still gonna go some time.
Always go with the under.
Hey, also I just realized. Hey, AJ and Dustin, fuck you too. Because I picked 27. You bitches picked right around me on both sides, you motherfuckers.
If you're confident in your pick, there's no problem.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so there we go. That's WrestleMania weekend, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Aren't we so excited?
Yeah.
We're so excited, dude. That's the thing. Is making these. I'm fucking pissed.
You better.
I'm fucking pissed. No, we're good.
Say it.
We're good. But I realized the shit that I worked on fixing before we recorded, I did not use it all.
I don't know what that means.
I had graphics for when we do picks. The match shows up on the screen.
Oh.
And that's what I had to fix because the cameras weren't like our camera.
Fixed it yet.
Oh no! All that's good. We're still recording. All that shit's good. Everything's good. My audio's working. Your audio's working. We're all good there. The episode's good. I'm just pissed at myself that I spent all the time making it, 2 fixing it, and completely fucking forgot about it. Fuck it. All right. Well, anyways, that's WrestleMania. That's our WrestleMania episode of Rdws Wrestling Show. I'm assuming AJ will be probably posting a whole bunch of shit tomorrow for everything that's going down tomorrow. If I remember, I might try to do maybe some live tweeting or something, try to get our Twitter active. Saturday, no promises, but maybe. And then Sunday, we will be here. We're going to figure out what time. Off air, we're gonna figure out what time, but we should be here Sunday live on this channel for our, what did you call it, AJ? I don't remember what you called it. You had a cool name for it.
A raw dog reaction.
Raw dog reaction, WrestleMania companion that we are going to. Anyway,
Live event.
What?
Our Raw Dog live event.
Sure, yeah. Premium live event reaction to watch WrestleMania Night 2 should be good. We'll explain more about that when we're doing it. If you guys actually do show up to watch or whatever, it'll be there. I'll be sending out our picks just here in a little bit later tonight. I got the graphic that I got to finish making now that I have everybody's picks. You guys got anything else?
Nope.
Dustin,
Good.
Joey, your
I'm
fucking
good,
your fucking headphones work enough to finish out the episode?
When? Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Any closing thoughts?
I don't have any closing.
Super excited about WrestleMania?
Nope.
Man, we got the Hall of Fame tomorrow, Joey. Get excited.
Diner Bros, bruh.
Okay, well, Scott Steiner with a live mic. Yeah.
That is true. Hopefully we get some fucking math tomorrow night. You know?
Not for Dustin though. He won't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, Dustin wouldn't understand it. Dustin failed all his according to my 8-year-old. Dustin failed all his math tests, so he wouldn't get the Steiner math. What were you saying, Joey?
I said Samoa Joe's not in the audience, so he can't, go off on him. But
What if he did anyway? Still, just
I would like not to thank Samoa Joe.
Yeah. Remember that time that I fought Samoa Joe at Sacrifice?
Yeah, sacrifice.
All right. As you can tell, we're super excited for this fucking card. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. We're all ready. Be on the lookout for us Sunday. I think that's all we got. So we will see you guys Sunday, obviously, for a very special episode. And we'll see you guys again next week for all of our shit talking on WrestleMania. I think that's it. You guys...
Hey, Monday, we get Veer.
Monday, we do get Veer. He finally caught up. He knows where they're going to be. He looked at his schedule for once and knows where they're going to be. Veer will be there Monday. That is true. We get to look forward to that. We should probably do a live stream just to see Veer debut, right?
Watch he doesn't debut.
He doesn't fucking show up.
He doesn't show up.
All right, we're done. We're out of here. You guys have a good one. We will see you guys Sunday. Later.
See you.